welcome to another Massive Value Add Live. I'm here with the absolute man, the legend, Lewis Sivan, ShopInspect Master and CEO. Good to have you here, Lewis.
Yeah, mate.
Awesome. So we're going to be talking about it. You've been waiting for it, all right? We tried last week. We're back again this week. How to find a viral product and create a viral Facebook ad in under 15 minutes. Okay, everyone says Shopify is dead, e-commerce is dead, blah, blah, blah. We're about to put that all to rest. Okay, let us know you're here. Put a hashtag live in here and make sure you get your comments sent in. All right, guys, share a watch party. All right, share it into groups you think might be interested. Lewis, let's do this. How do we find a viral product? Let me know.
Well,
let's do this. How do we do this?
Before we find a viral product, let's just say that there's a prize for tonight that we're giving away. And I want people to know that we're giving away a free copy of Kevin's new book, The Unfair Advantage. And we choose it out of one of the comments and questions that get posted during this live. So it's going to set you apart from everyone else. So I recommend you to comment below. Okay, and I forgot what you were asking me.
You're going to tell me, Lewis, how to find a viral product in under 15 minutes. Okay. I mean, is Shopify really dead? Is e-commerce really dead, Lewis?
No. So I don't have those exact numbers in front of me because I didn't know this was the question that's coming. But obviously, every year, more people are buying on e-commerce than not, right? And people do sell on Amazon and other platforms like that, but they come with their own challenges. And ShopInspect, Shopify offers a very easy and simple way to getting, going with e-commerce. And all it needs is one product. So in the various e-commerce journeys that we see people go through, this one, which is drop shipping, is kind of where you want to start. This is achievable and attainable for people that haven't done e-commerce before. So I'm going to show you tonight how we're gonna find a product that is going to be viral, that people are already buying more of now than they've ever bought before. And then I'm going to show you how to put it onto a Shopify page in no time at all. So should I just jump in? And then what I'm hoping is we could have some questions on, drop shipping and identifying viral products and market research and how to find, what's out there. Because it's all about the product, and then you can put it onto Facebook and start selling immediately. Right?
Absolutely. Guys, get your questions in, okay? All right. Any question that's ever arisen, please drop them in the comments, okay? We've got someone monitoring that. We want to add as much value as possible here. Shopify is a great place to start in terms of investment up front, okay? All right, over to you, Lewis. Let's get this started, mate.
Okay, so I'm going to share my screen. Okay. Tell me if you're seeing my homepage of ShopInspect.
All right. Here we go,
okay.
Lewis.
So
tell us.
ShopInspect. The first place you would go to is the Dropshipping University, which has a set of videos that you can watch that take you through each of the tools on the website, right? Because you need to know how this website has been built so that you can get the best value out of it. It's really easy, but you go to those videos if you want to have a look. So you would start at the top and you would look at the hot trending products and the premium video products. So what do? Is we go through Aliexpress, the source of drop shipping, factory products, and we scrape over 300 million products, and we pick up the increase in sales. In other words, we look for which products are selling more this month than what they've sold before. And then we put that through our algorithm that knows what a drop shipping product is. So it can't be something like a component for a computer or something like that. It's got to be something that people can just be on Facebook, be on the bus, see an ad pop up that's in their interest, and they can buy it, right? And so we put together these hot trending products, and they come through every few hours, right? So you got a birthday cake toy, waterproof winter warm gloves, and you can go back quite some time because these come every few hours. Okay, so you can load more products below. So when you're going to sell something, it needs to be something that strikes like a chord with you. I mean, you have to kind of have been in a situation where you need a hiking belt. You need it needs to resonate with you. So if you look at hiking belt, it's been added 22 hours ago. These are the images of it. It's got that sort of a score from Aliexpress, like 4.5 stars. It sold 2,700 units last month, and it sold 4,197 this month. So it's up 65%. And this price is $247 to $272. People that are kind of, this is where you kind of immerse yourself into the product. People that are searching for a hiking belt are also going to be typing in keywords, searching for things like hiking belt pouch, hiking belt men, nylon hiking belt, dog hiking belt. Okay, so that can kind of get your juices flowing. We do some analytics for you. We pull the factory price. We do market research, which I will show you in a few secs, how we cover every single Shopify store in the world. And we bring out a recommended selling price, gives you a product profit that you would get. We even give you the suggested interest for ad targeting. So people on Facebook, you would target physical fitness, health and wellness, physical therapy, and those guys would be buying these types of products. And these are going to be who's buying it, mostly female and the ages. So when you're going to create your Facebook ad, we set all that up for you. One of the most exciting things that we've done recently is when you're creating your Facebook ad, we prepare for you a free product video. Okay, so the product video is going to have selling features. It's already pre-populated, waterproof belt bag, and the subheading of feature 1 is quick access to your belongings while outdoors, ultra absorbent, what. You can change any of these, so you can call that Hi Rory, just to kind of show you. And then you can add extra video pictures to these things. You could add like your shop logo, or you could take away 1 or 2 images that you don't want. And then you're actually creating a live video, and it's rendering live as we speak. Okay, give it a sec. And it's now in our videos, and here's the product video that you could put onto your Facebook page. There, it's saying Hi Rory.
That's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool. You can look at products that are premium video product, which is a similar process that we go through to find the products, but these products have got an actual video filmed that you will be able to put onto your Facebook store, whereas the previous set of products, the hot trending products, it was just a set of slide of still images. Premium video, it's actual real video. It does cost a little bit extra. It's $47 once you've rendered this video to download it, but you can see the impact that it'll have because it's a real video. About half the people that go onto our site download the premium videos, about half do the hot trending ones. Okay. Any questions, you just jump in, right? So let's go back to our hot trending products, and let's say, yes, I want to sell this hiking belt. I add it to my favorites, and then I go across to my favorites, and there is the hiking belt there. Because it's on my favorites, I can learn how to upload a CSV to Shopify, because I'm going to now take it directly into Shopify. Or I can go through the process, and you download the CSV. And there's the CSV that's just been downloaded. And then you can go to your Shopify store. This is, as it happens, Kevin David's Shopify store. He's letting me use it. And you go to your products, and you're going to import. And you're going to import products from a CSV. You choose the file, and that's the file. It doesn't really get much easier. And you upload it, and it picks out the title and the description and what it is. And I may have selected an old file. Yeah, I was playing earlier, and I did the
last week, mate. We had a few bloopers last week. I think we're going well this week.
There's no blooper here. I just chose the wrong. Upload file. I chose the durable eye scraper, but you can see that. Let me remove that. Delete the selected product. Delete and import it. Choose the file, and it's the one that one at 10:46 p.m. It's 10:46 in London. So the CSV is pulling through the one that I did earlier tonight, and so you when you download the CSV and when you open it, you see it opening on your computer. Let's make sure that is it's downloaded the snow the snow product, not the one that I wanted. So I'm going to go back and do that again. Download CSV. Okay, so what's happened here is the durable snow product has gone into my cache on my computer. So I'm going to have to refresh my cache, and that's just because I've got a developer version of the software, and that won't happen to our guys. But yes, you go into your Shopify store and import it in, and it's as simple as that. Okay. I'd like to show two more things if I can, and the Shopify products button. This here is a database that we've collected of every single Shopify store in the world, okay? And every single product of every single Shopify store in the world. And so if your product is a running belt, you're getting a whole lot of information about running belts. You're getting how many monthly searches there are on Google. You're getting what the smart score is. In other words, like how competitive is this on Google to sell? You're seeing when people are buying it, typically around summer, but not too bad. In other words, they're buying it all year round, but there's a slight increase around summer. And then you can see every single product on Shopify in the world that is selling these running belts, and you can see how much, you can see the product, their store, you can see everything, how much monthly traffic they're getting to that store. So they're getting 119 visitors a month. They're not making too much money. They're making about $1,300 from their product. And the last thing you can look at is a shop search. So you can say, oh, show me all the Shopify stores that have got running belts in their stores, right? So what are the best Shopify stores that have got the word running belt in their products, like Natural Athletic Clinic, and that store has 63,000 monthly visitors, and you can go and see that store's Facebook page or Pinterest, what have you, so you can build your website up to match and copy these guys exactly in their themes, etc. And that's how you would pick your product and get it onto your website in 15 minutes, Rory. Stop sharing.
Yep.
We can't. Yep.
Yep. So this is fantastic, Lewis. All right. ShopInspect. All right. The big problem I see with people selling stuff online, especially e-commerce, is that they kind of choose products that they like or they're into. Okay. But really, we want to be looking at what the market wants. All right. And what's performing. Right.
Correct. Well, I mean, so you're saying you need to not lose sight of the data, the market research, and that is correct, right? So when you find a product, you've got to go into the data. You've got to see what similar stores or what sort of traffic they're getting, so what sort of sales they're getting. Like if the very best store on the whole of Shopify is only getting 1,000 a month traffic a month for running belts, you're probably not going to do much more. I mean, why would you be better than the best in the world if you're just starting, right? So it's a good idea to follow the data completely. But where I'm going to disagree with you is that you have to resonate with the product. You have to. It has to be something. I chose running belt because I go running and I carry stuff, and I know that it can't be too loose because then it bounces up and down and it gives me, it hurts and stuff. So like it resonates with me. So I kind of feel that people see through. They need to connect with your store, and if you are not like a real user of the product, I suspect it might be apparent.
That's absolutely agree with you, mate. You know what old Gary V says, when you're passionate about something and you really believe in something, it just comes out, all right? It becomes natural to you. And I absolutely agree with that. And I would add to that, Lewis, that there needs to be a lot of the stores that I see that are failing these days, or, whenever someone sends me a store and says, why aren't we selling? I can see straight away, there's no backstory. There's no incredible copy. Okay, we're just throwing prices and throwing images at people. I think people need to understand you got to push a little bit harder than that, don't you?
Correct.
And in terms of when to launch a Shopify store, Lewis, we're
Yeah.
in Q4 now. Is
Yeah.
that a big opportunity for people?
It's such a good question. Why? Because when should you do anything? You should do it now, tonight. Just log on and get your Shopify store going. It's the quickest, easiest thing in the world. You don't need anything, just a credit card, So don't wait. So you're going to start in Q4. People are buying now. But if you get a bit late, don't worry. People buy all year round. Don't play the market. Don't play the time game. Don't be like, I'm going to wait until this time. It doesn't work like that. After Christmas, you think sales die off, but a lot of people get given Christmas bonuses, money, gifts, things like that. There's a lot of sales that happen in January.
Oh, mate, in Australia, okay, other side of the world, but in Australia, Boxing Day is one of the biggest days of the year, right?
Yeah.
And that early January period where it's just all sales, okay? Everyone is selling, everyone is pushing sales. There's a lot of activity on the market. Guys, let me just stop here. Right, we've got 22 ninjas here. 22 ninjas. We need your help. We need you guys to tag some mates. All right, hashtag live to be in the running. All right, share this far and wide. Okay, don't keep it to yourselves, guys. We're here every week giving you guys as much value as possible, showing you guys how to do this. All right, don't keep it to yourself. And please, let's drop a question in there. All right, we're here to answer all your questions, okay, and add as much value as possible. Now, Lewis, while we're waiting for some questions, what I want to ask is, a lot of people, you mentioned about a one-page store, right?
Yeah.
Okay. How does that benefit? How quickly can you set up a one-page store?
You can do it, like literally. I mean, what I would do if I was doing it is I would go onto YouTube. I would get one of Kevin's videos on how to set up the Shopify store, and you would have your YouTube playing on an iPad or something right next to the computer, and step by step as he does it, so you do it. If the YouTube video is 35 minutes, you'll be done in 35 minutes. It'll be as easy as that, and we, just so you know, because I'm talking to you from the software side, we scrape the data from every single Shopify store in the world, right? So there are this month 800,000 Shopify stores, right? With about 100 million products. Okay, so it's saying that on average each store has got about 100 products, but some will have thousands, and obviously some will be one or two. But it's there's a very fast turnover. So we do a refresh of all our stores, and we see that about 50%, 400,000 stores are less than 6 months old, right? So which is just unbelievable. It just means that it's such an opportunity to establish yourself. There's not these stores that have been there for years. You can compete.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. And so, Lewis, let's say that, I want to just address another thing here. Okay. How do we supercharge these stores? What should people have as mandatories when they're setting up a Shopify store? I mean, obviously you can't set up just a store with just a product. There needs to be some plugins and some things added to it, like a pop-up subscribe and things like that. Have you got any light to shed on that sort of thing?
So I'm gonna agree with you, because the more you can have, the better. But it's all about your marketing and getting your traffic there. So once you've watched Kevin's video on how to create the store, then you're going to watch Kevin's video on how to take the data that we give you in ShopInspect and how to create your Facebook ads. There's Kevin's just done a video just a week ago where they did that, and then 24 hours later they saw the sales coming through. And it's alive. It's free. It's on YouTube, and you can follow it through and create your Facebook ad to match it exactly. We wanted to do that here, but the problem is creating a Facebook ad takes it. You sometimes Facebook has to then approve the ad, and then it takes time for the ad to appear and people to buy it. And so to do a live demonstration, it's tricky. We're trying to think how we can do it, but it's literally as easy as doing it here with you now.
Yep, and I'll add something to that, guys. If someone lands on your page, okay, let's say that you've created a fantastic ad and someone's landed on your page, okay, but no one's buying. Does that mean it's all over? No, it doesn't. All right. And this is the purpose of a pop-up subscribe. Okay. So if someone subscribes to your page, you are building a list. All right. And as I think, as standard, right, you should have an email series set up so that when someone subscribes to your list and shows interest in your store, they should be getting introduced to you as a person, as a brand. They should be following your story and understanding why you did this, okay? Email series are extremely powerful, okay? It creates a bigger net, all right? If you think about a funnel like that, an email series makes it that much bigger. So when you miss the first funnel, you're still collecting people, you're still building rapport, okay, and you're adding value. Okay, so you might do your first email, might just be an introduction to who you are, the store owner, why you started the store, what you believe in. The second email can be a value add, okay, just sharing some interesting products, okay. Obviously, we're just being a bit generic about what I'm saying
So
here.
let me share my screen, and I'll show you what I would do when I was looking to fill up my store with the right stuff. Right, I'm just gonna share my screen.
Hang on, before you do that, Lewis, I've got a question here.
Yeah.
Got a question from Eron Chow. Hey, welcome, Aaron. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you hashtag live to be in the running for Kevin's new bestseller. All right. And Aaron's question is, what's the best way to advertise your products? Is it Facebook ads? Is it to pay an influencer? Is it Google ads, or try them all?
The the struggle with a influencer approach is that many of them will charge you up front, right? So as soon as you're paying money for something that's not yet happened, that is, I mean, it can be part of your strategy, but I wouldn't make that my only strategy, right? Because what happens if I've paid the $1,000 or the $5,000 and no one buys? I don't have any recourse or anything like that. Whereas Google AdWords and Facebook, they allow you to only pay if someone actually clicks on the ad, right? So straight away, that risk is a bit less because you're guaranteed that people are going to click on your ad. We like Facebook because you can use our videos, our product videos, and we've got research that shows that product ads with videos sell 67% more than product ads that are just photos. Facebook is a media that people watch videos, So, so can I show you what I wanted to show you?
Yeah, you can, and then we'll go through for a few more questions. We got some building up, guys. Thanks for getting them in. All right, Lewis. Yeah, let's have a look, mate.
So the last part of ShopInspect is your top Shopify stores, okay, which is the top 100 top grossing Shopify stores. So Fashion Nova is getting 4 million people a month, right? So these are top stores. But what I would look at, which is trending Shopify stores, since the last time we did a scrape 6 months ago on these stores, we do these in 6-month batches, they had zero traffic. But now these are the top ranking stores. So in only 6 months, they've gone from 0 to 9 million visitors a month, right? In the last 6 months, okay? And these guys have gone from 0 to 7.5 million, okay? What are they doing? Get inspiration from these guys, because these guys are obviously doing something right. They've gone from where people that are watching this have gone from 0. And within 6 months, they're getting 7 million visitors a month, right? What are they doing? Okay. And you can see how their style is, what sort of a approach they take. And you can, in that list, you can find stores that are kind of in your niche, So there's Sit Stay, which is obviously some kind of a dog training, or underwear, shoes, whatever. So you would find your type of store. And if they can go from 0 visitors 6 months ago to 3.5 million now, you can too. You can get their Facebook page and everything like that. All right, that's what I wanted to show you.
Well, we've got some more questions here, Lewis. All right, so let's get through these. All right. So we have here from Sarah North Conway. Sarah, thanks for tuning in. I've seen you in the groups, had a few chats with you. All right. And Sarah's question is, would you say ShopInspect would be worth it for someone who's doing print on demand as opposed to drop shipping?
Yeah, because how do you know what to charge for your print on demand t-shirt? So should I share my screen?
Sure thing,
Okay.
mate.
And this is live, right? We're going to do live searches now, live test. Let's have a look at so you're not needing to find a hot trending product. You're going straight to the muscle of this website, which is our database, right? And if you want to say things like funny t-shirts, because you print on demand, funny t-shirt, print on demand, the keyword, it's interesting that people aren't typing in funny t-shirts. Nah, come on, man, funny. Okay, let me try and type a better one. Oh, we're not having success tonight, baby. Why are we not liking funny t-shirts?
I'm just gonna jump in here, Lewis, because this is something that you're gonna notice happens a lot. All right,
Yeah,
especially with software. Okay, and when you're live, Google and all of these browsers these days, they heavily cache data. All right, this is just a reality that we need to live with. Okay. There's just really nothing you can do. They cache data so that their browsers are faster, but what happens is that you're not always seeing the most refreshed material. So if you're on a PC, you do Shift Control R or Shift F5. If you're on a Mac, it's a little bit of a different shortcut, but you need to be refreshing your browser pretty consistently. This is just a reality of the internet today. Okay, browsers want to make things quicker, but sometimes it takes time for things to come through. Actually,
because try and imagine that we've got in our database, we've got 100 million Shopify products. But out of those, let's just carry on. So if you were doing print on demand, you can see other people's print on demand stuff, and you can see that it's not the most highly trafficked pages, right? So it's if you were going after the keyword funny t-shirts, you're not going to get that much traffic, right? But so that's why you would need data like this to tell you how to position your store, so that maybe you want to go after give me a shirt, a name there. So what would you be like try a funny shirt, and it's giving you a Christmas peak, which is understandable, and you can see already that these type of keywords are bringing up better kind of traffic, and so if I was doing print on demand, I'd be wanting to see what these guys are doing, so this is the best selling product in a funny shirt. What does their shop look like? So let's have a look and see who's selling these things and what their best selling products are. So whilst they might be selling a print on demand shirt, that store is called Simply Cute Tees. They're getting 600,000 monthly visitors. They obviously have got many products, because that's what's nice about print on demand. You can have thousands and thousands of products. You can see their best sellers, which are kind of like their ladies tees and things like that. So you can see what, where to position your product.
Thanks, Lewis. Thanks. All right, we've got another question here now. Okay. This one is from Jules Musics. I like your name, Jules. That's very memorable. All right. Quick question. Should Jules have a higher price on Amazon for his product or a lower price compared to his Shopify?
That is a great question. Because as it happens, I also run an Amazon business, and I run Amazon software similar to ShopInspect. What I do know is this. Once people are looking meaningfully for something, if they're not going to buy it, if they see an ad on Facebook and they want it, they can click through and buy it. And that's where they're going to buy your Shopify product. They're not going to research or anything like that. So it's unlikely that someone is going to see an ad for a running belt and then go across to Amazon and compare for the exact same one. Why? Because there will be that the buyer is not going to be so scientifically accurate with which keyword to use. So if he types in like running belt or something like that, there's going to be 100,000 running belts on Amazon. So if your exact one is on Amazon, he's not going to see it in the real world. He's just going to see other people's ones. So the reality is that the two don't compare at all. In other words, if someone's getting to your Shopify store, he'll buy if the story is compelling, and he's not going to go and look on Amazon. Well, he might, but if he does, he's not going to buy yours because the odds of that are crazy. He'll buy something else.
Awesome, Lewis. Awesome. Hey, I've got a quick question. Can you do one more little demonstration? Can you search for a product called Flat Earth T-shirt?
So is that a brand?
No, that is a movement. That is a movement. The Flat Earth movement.
So now, let me just do flat. I'm just going to do Flat Earth, right? Sorry, let me go to a product.
Yep, share your screen again. Yep.
Oh, sorry, I haven't shared my screen. Give me 1 sec.
Stay with me here, guys, because there's some thinking behind this, all right? All right.
So I'm just going to go Flat Earth, right? Which brings up things like Flat Earth. Let's bring up these products and see what comes. Okay, so you've got Flat Earth couple, Flat Earth model. Not really seeing Flat Earth awareness. Flat Earth border. I'd like to, so is that, I mean, that there is Australian dollars. I wonder if this Flat Earth is linking to you in Australia there, Rory.
Possibly. I'd like to see how it would, how a shirt would perform that was basically targeted at the science community and actually making fun of flat earthers, because that could be quite a viral product. You know, people, that is a really sort of relevant theme at the moment. You know, there's this new flat earth movement at the moment. People are thinking, and all this stuff is coming up, and there's a big conflict there between the science community and the flat earth community. And that's how you can also create viral products, by playing these people off of each other, right? And so working on an identity.
What's interesting is that your idea is great, and I'm 1,000% sure it would work, but it's new, it's original, and there's no one else doing it. You know, and so our data is showing that you would be the only one doing it, right? And therein is an opportunity, but I guess maybe a little bit of a risk, because would people know what it was that you were doing? You know, like sometimes if something is too new and too fresh, you've only got 1 second for someone to see that ad on Facebook, and then they move on. They need to know exactly what it is, and so that would come down to your ad, the copy of the ad, the image. You know, that you are making fun of flat earth movement. And so go on, Rory, do it, document it, video journal it, and come back and present it.
Yeah, I'm going to have a crack at that. All right, let's ask a few more, answer a few more questions, Lewis. Great to see these questions coming in. All right. We've got another one here from Asher Ford. I know we've sort of probably covered this, but I'm going to, I want to answer Asher's question here. What are the best steps to take to do product research? I.e., what do you do first, second, and third, and so on, if you have a product you need to research? Do you want to quickly just take us through that, Lewis?
Yep. So
I think what Ash is looking for is just a really clear process. Yeah.
Hey, do you think in this case, I know we don't have Ash in front of us, but do you think she's found a product? So do you think that she's like looked at one of those hot trending products and she's kind of found one that's resonating, and she's now saying, okay, should I market how do I find information about this product? Because you need an anchor. You need either a product or a keyword. You need to start somewhere, right? So like you want to do a flat earth shirt. So that's great. We can research that. We can find out, or does she have a product in mind? And then we can find out everything about the product. Okay. So I'm going to assume that she's got a product in mind, right? That she's kind of seen a product. It's kind of her gut says this is pretty cool. This could be one of our ShopInspect hot trending products, or could be anything else, right? So I would, should I share my screen and show you what I would do on ShopInspect?
Let's see if we can show this to you, Asher.
So assuming Asher had found a product that resonated with her and it was a birthday cake toy. No, I mean, I'm going to go with maybe a safe box. One of these things that you put on your wall and you can keep your key in it on the outside of your house. Okay, so a safe box. So the first thing I would look at is we have actually identified that as a safe box, right? The seller on Aliexpress, he hasn't identified that as a safe box. He's called it like probably something completely different, right? So the first thing I would do is to say, well, what are people going to be calling this thing? Because they have to buy it, right? So if we called it a safe box, you can see from your word cloud that we're in the right ballpark, right? Key safe, lockbox, outdoor storage box with code, safe box, fire safe box. So it is a safe box, right? We know that that's what we're looking for. Then there's a few things that I would want to ensure that it's got a good amount of search traffic, which this one does have. It's got low to medium monthly search volume. But what's interesting is that there's a low number of competing sellers. So if you were to go on Facebook or on Google Ads for targeting these type of products, there's not going to be many other sellers. And that's why it scores so highly. And then it's not very seasonal, which is what you are wanting, because you don't want to have a product that you only sell at one time of the year, right? Because you would sell out at Christmas time and then you wouldn't have any sales any other time of the year. So this kind of seasonality of when people are searching for it is pretty cool. And then I would go through and find what are the best sellers and how they sell it, right? So this is a Canadian one, right? $59. That's quite fancy, you know. These electronic piggy bank, no, digital safe box, you know. And I would go through what the best sellers on Shopify are doing, because that'll tell you what you can do, you know, and you can copy their Facebook and their Twitter feed and things like that. Okay.
Asher, I hope that answers your question. It was a little bit, we would have probably maybe answered it a bit better if we could, if we knew where you were coming from in a little bit more context. So, guys, Asher, I hope that's answered your question. If not, just reach out to myself or Lewis in the ecom group. We'll get that sorted for you, okay? Want to make sure that you guys get your questions answered properly. We're making, giving you guys a lot of value. All right. So, any more questions, guys? We're not going to keep going too much longer. All right. So, just waiting for a couple last ones. While we're waiting, Lewis,
Yes.
how do people get this amazing software?
So www.shopinspect.com, and there is a 50% coupon code available. Can we fly that across the screen?
Can,
It's
mate.
called Q4 is coming. Oh, come on. It's basically here, but it's still coming. The real heat starts in about 10 days' time. And so Q4 is coming, 50% off.
Yep, check that out, guys. Look, this is an amazing product. I mean, you can see it for yourself what's going on here, all right? You're shortcutting the whole process. It's doing all the research for you, producing videos for you, okay? It's such good value. It's a new product, all right? So get in early while you can, all right? And also take advantage of Q4, all right? This is a time where everyone's buying, okay?
Yeah.
So find a viral product, set your site up in 35 minutes and have a crack at this, okay? So no more questions here right now. So I think we're going to sign off for that for today, Lewis. All right?
Yep.
Make sure you guys share this. All right? Get your mates to check out the replay. All right? This is a really, really valuable, live for everyone here. All right? And please tune in next week. We're bringing topics every week. We're going to be having guests coming up. All right, talking about how they had success with their store. We've got lots coming up, got lots planning. We're only at the beginning of this. All right, so thank you for tuning in. It's awesome to have you guys here. Keep grinding, ninjas. All right, thank you, Lewis, again for your expertise and your time.
It's
And
all good.
take action, all right, and leave
Yeah.
the rest in your wake. Have a good one, guys.